Outdoor living definitely does not have to end with the summer, especially if you make the right improvements like this one. These homeowners recently put in a pickleball court, not just for themselves, their hobbyists, but for the grandkids and the neighborhood kids. Not surprising, it's been a huge hit. It's also not the only cool feature that you will find in this backyard. Let's check it out. There is so much to see and talk about here. So to do a little show and tell, I'm joined by Landberg of Hardscapes Outlet, and you guys have had a lot of influence on this property and lots of good examples over here of what's possible.
Yes.
In the backyard with a little creativity and vision. So, I mean, let's maybe start off with just what's right behind us here. This is the entry to the home.
Absolutely. Really cool project here done by Oak Ridge Nursery and Landscaping in town here. Right here, the first thing we kind of see, at least from this level, we're looking at some outcropping stack natural stone walls. This has become a super popular trend in Sioux Falls. A really gorgeous color that plays with everything that kind of goes throughout here. We offer these in multiple different sizes, multiple different colors, multiple variations.
These are impressive, let me just say.
Yes.
Like, I mean, there's some presence to this wall.
Yeah, absolutely. These actually, I believe, originate kind of from the Rapid City area, so it's a South Dakota product.
Very
it's
cool.
available locally.
Yeah.
And even right into the steps, kind of a matching step unit that kind of goes right up with it. We handle those as well in a couple different sizes we offer, a couple different colors and variations to really kind of fit whatever the home needs.
This is great. They can come into your showroom, see examples, things like that.
Absolutely. We've really spent a lot of time and a lot of work on all of our outfits and all of our locations as to kind of how we're setting them up, what we're showing. And we've been doubling down on kind of what we show of the natural stone things because they have been super popular.
You can see why. Let's talk a little bit about the pavers.
Yeah. Absolutely. Origins 12 Cotswold Mist color, which also a really nice earthy tone. Get an accent, a charcoal accent paver in there too, as well with some texture. Really works against this natural stone. You kind of get your contemporary look with these pavers like this, but are still able to kind of throw off against a rustic, kind of a rustic natural look, which is really cool in the Sioux Falls market. You get a little bit of both worlds.
Well, and the sizing on the pavers, we've talked about this before, trending larger.
Yep, absolutely. This is a nice kind of intermediate size here, I would say, in a little smaller patio area, which is just perfect.
Yeah.
Not to say you couldn't go bigger, couldn't go larger, but really fits the project and profile well.
You know, we're out here in late summer. As you said, you've still got plenty of inventory. What's good to be thinking about this time of year as homeowners are maybe planning for the future?
Sure. A lot of it is that the season doesn't end with just summer, right? We still have a lot of outdoor living in a lot of outdoor enjoyment, even a sport court. Areas like this are very nice in late August, September, October. Last year, almost till Christmas, it was nice enough. We had guys working and people enjoying the outdoor side of things. So there's still time. Customers and our contractors are still working on projects. They're still doing things. They're still getting jobs in. It's still an enjoyable part of the season, from outdoor kitchens and living areas to sport courts. You can do a little bit of everything.
Well, and you really could maybe get something done yet this season, as you said, and then you're ready to go and enjoying it in the spring.
Absolutely. It's a nice time of year. It's as long as the weather's cooperating, there's a lot of work that's able to get done. So even if it ends up late in the season that it does get done, it's ready to go for you right away in the spring, so you don't lose any of those nice days when we're really ready to get back outside in the spring.
Okay, now believe it or not, we've only shown you a fraction of this property. We've got more to check out, so let's take a look at what else is going on here.
Absolutely.
This home overlooks Willow Run Golf Course and definitely makes the most of its setting.
Yes.
And this is just beautiful. Multiple outdoor living spaces is what
Yes.
they've incorporated here. That's a trend too, right?
Yeah, super unique project here, which is really cool and really maximizing the space of the entire outside of the home. We're on the back patio here, like I said, overlooking Willow Run, with another beautiful setup out here with a awesome fire feature that really makes for another area to just kind of sit down and unwind.
We took a nice stone walkway to get down
Yes.
here. Let's talk a little bit about how they designed that, the mulch, you know, the rock that's incorporated into this backyard.
Absolutely, super cool project. Again, just a little bit of everything kind of mixed into it. They went from natural stone into natural stone boulders as well. You catch that a little bit in the background. We see a lot of those, very popular. still move a lot of your 6-inch kind of concrete units, but really a lot of these boulder walls that really turned out nice on this. They really pair well with 1.5-inch natural that we source locally here from our own quarries, as well as the Western Red Cedar mulch that we handle lots and lots of. We sell it in bulk, we sell it in bags, we sell it in bales. About Western Red Cedar any way you can get it.
And of course, as you said, the fireplace, you can tell that they really enjoy using this one.
Absolutely.
But it's impressive, and you guys are able to replicate something like this,
Yes.
or give a little different take on it for other homeowners, right?
Yes, yep. We deal with lines. We deal with some of our manufacturing and natural stone lines that we deal with that have natural stone that would work in a unit like this. We also have pre-built ones that come pre-made and you set with large pieces of equipment. Just kind of depends on the scope and scale of your project.
Yep, and to your point, all scales are possible here, and I know sometimes you look at something like this, it's so impressive, it's maybe a little overwhelming too.
Sure.
So whether you're the DIYer or you're going to hire a full-service landscaper as they did here, how can Hardscapes help?
Yeah, always a great place to be your first start, right? Where you kind of walk in, we have different displays from super high-end, big, large pieces to fire pits that you can kind of use in your backyard that you can pick up, you can move, you can do different things with. So always a good place to start. Knowledgeable staff, happy to help, ready to help. And that's our end goal is to get you kind of what you're looking for your space that you can enjoy.
For people who are not familiar, you might be surprised just how many locations there are. So maybe run through those for me, and how long do we have to get in there? Because it's not necessarily year round here.
Sure, absolutely. So we have our Benson location on the northeast side of the city, our Harrisburg location right off of 29 on the south there, and we have our T. Ellis location on the far west side of town. That one is seasonal, so he'll wrap up hopefully around Thanksgiving. Hopefully we can kind of hang out that long, but the other two will be around, and there's plenty of time for people to kind of get in and get through.
There's still time though, so let's hope for a mild fall and an easier winter, and you can make the most of the outdoor living space.
We'll take it.
All right, thanks again. That's Ray Landberg from Hardscapes Outlet. You won't regret it if you decide to invest in your outdoor living space. I guarantee you that. If you would like to learn more about Hardscapes Outlet and everything they do, just head over to www.siouxfalls.business.